I just want to another edition of cookies. I said addition twice. What is up, everyone? Mark here again with another edition of Pandemic Pantry Extra. It's a Sunday night. I want a snack. We've been making lots of less than healthy stuff lately here, so I want to make something sweet and tasty, but not quite so unhealthy. So I'm going to make a healthier version of peanut butter cookies that I think you're really going to love. They are rich and decadent and delicious in every way, but they have no flour and they have no added sugar. No refined white sugar, at least. So we'll get to the recipe in a minute. First, I just want to thank you guys for watching all these videos that I've been making so far. I hope you're enjoying them. If you're watching on Facebook, I hope you'll go over to youtube.com/markberm and subscribe to the channel. If you are watching on YouTube, then I hope you'll give the video a thumbs up and comment down below what you think, what you want to see on the channel coming up. As I make this video, or rather, as you see this video, it'll probably be about a week away from the first Orange Vest episode, which is the new series that I'm going to be doing that takes the contents of a Blue Apron box and reconstructs it. So Orange Vest. So that'll be coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll try and have an announcement or something when that's coming. In the meantime, we are Pandemic Pantry focused, and we'll still be doing the extra videos on Tuesdays and Wednesdays regardless. But now let's get to these better for you peanut butter cookies. Okay, this is a super simple recipe, but as I said, it has no flour and it has no added sugar or refined sugar. So it starts with 1 cup of peanut butter. I like to use an all-natural peanut butter. If you want to use a sweetened peanut butter, that's fine. This is Teddie. It's made here locally in Everett, Massachusetts, and it's just got peanuts and salt. That's all that's in it. So 1 cup of peanut butter. Again, peanut butter of your choice, but again, I try to use the natural. You're going to want 1 cup of Medjool dates, pitted, of course, and then thoroughly chopped like into a paste. I did this in the food processor ahead of time just to get it done. If you don't have a food processor, you can still just run your knife through it several times on the cutting board and you'll be just fine. You just want to make sure you get it to a paste-like consistency like that. We've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 egg, and this is optional, but I have dark chocolate wafers. And I like to put those on top of each of these. Now, of course, you know, chocolate's not really all that great for you, but, you know, dark chocolate has antioxidants and stuff and blah, blah, blah. So better for you, right? What I'm going for here is kind of like those cookies, common in the US at least, more, I think, at Christmas time. You'll see them in cookie assortments around the holidays, but really any time of year. Peanut butter cookie that has a Hershey Kiss kind of baked smack into the middle of it. So we want to go for kind of that effect. So I'm going to be putting a circle or a drop of the dark chocolate in the middle of each of these before we bake them. They come out with a very rich and peanutty consistency. Decadent, you know, you don't really want more than a couple of them. They're, you know, great with a cup of coffee. And they're not all that bad for you because they don't have all that added sugar. The sugar and the sweetening is all coming from the dates here. Now this is going to look kind of funky as it comes together, but I promise you it does work. And you will see when you do it that it probably looks funky too, but it does come together. All right, so we're going to start with our peanut butter. And I'm going to add the dates. And the vanilla extract. And you just kind of want to do your best to mix this and get it to come together. This is the stage where it's going to not look right, but I'm telling you, it will work. Be patient. Okay, now that it's starting to resemble something of a cookie dough, to completely ruin that appearance by adding 1 egg. I'm gonna... And I just want to lightly beat this with a fork first, just to kind of get the yolk broken up a little bit. And at first, this is gonna, it's gonna look a slimy mess. We'll question reality. Is this even a good idea? Now, as you mix this, it should kind of come into a dough on its own that kind of doesn't really want to stick to the spatula anymore. So we're getting there, and look, we've got something that looks not entirely unlike a peanut butter cookie dough. All right, I'm going to set this aside, get a couple of things cleaned up, and we are going to form these and get them on a cookie sheet and get them baked. Okay, we are ready to form up some cookies. So I think this will make about 15 cookies of about that size-ish. I don't remember, truth be told. I'm just going to try and make them uniform size, and we'll end up with what we end up with. These I'm not as worried about spreading as I am with some cookies. These will not really spread. They'll spread as much as I push them down, but... All right, so I got 18. Can't hurt to have extra cookies, right? So what we want to do is use the tines of the fork to make a crosshatch pattern and kind of press the cookies down. Again, they're not going to really spread. They're only going to stay about the size that I press them. Then we're going to top them each with a wafer of dark chocolate. And again, that part is optional, but I like to do it just because chocolate. And the dough will sort of crack a little bit when you do this. That is perfectly okay. Just press down with the tines and slide the fork out. All right, let's get these into the oven. So these are going to go into a well preheated 350 degree Fahrenheit oven for 8 to 9 minutes, and really no more than that. These cookies are very easy to overcook, and they're kind of hard to undercook, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. You'll overbake them for sure, and the bottoms will burn. The natural date sugar, it will have a tendency to burn if you overdo it. So again, 8 or 9 minutes in a 350 degree oven, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes. All right, so that is 9 minutes. We're gonna pull these out. And then I like to get them slid off the tray so they stop cooking. Sometimes they can get jostled around a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to want to let these sit for 5, 10, 15 minutes just so they cool and firm up, and so that the chocolate can kind of set a little bit. And that's it. They'll be ready to eat. All right, we're back. It's been a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but you know. So these are very soft cookies. Rich and peanutty. Sweet but not too sweet. The dates kind of do a nice job. Chocolate hasn't set up yet, but you know, if these cooled fully, you know, the chocolate would harden. Good stuff. Try out the recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.